Alright, a question that I usually get from a lot of people is how do I design an Android application? And there are a lot of tutorials out there, but a lot of them are confusing, not exactly comprehensive. So I'm going to try to fix that. I've had people come to me with all skill levels, from being a guru, people who've already downloaded the SDK and have done some code, to people who are still, can I write a program with a toaster? I have one of those as a wedding gift. Maybe I can use it to make an Android application. Well, you can't make an Android application with a toaster, but if you have a computer, I'll show you how to make an application. I've already done some tutorials before. This is the first video tutorial, so we'll see how this goes. I think I'm going to walk you through designing an application up until the point where it's pretty much finished. The application I have in mind is a virtual library. It's an application that will teach you many of the finer points of Android design and development. And from that, you'll have the skill set and the tools to pretty much design any application you want. Let's get started. Alright, this is where you start. Note that this is not a computer screen, this is not a program, this is a piece of paper. You have to get your ideas out on the piece of paper that makes them concrete, and the longer you spend planning, general rule of thumb is the less time you will spend coding. Like I said, my idea is a virtual library. Thinking of starting off with your home screen. Home screen's wider than that. This is the starting point for the application. Pin's dead, what do you know? I think this first screen will have some basic navigation. For the sake of this tutorial, I'm going to focus more on the different aspects of writing an Android application versus focusing on the application itself. Home screen is going to have the navigation. It's going to have links for my library. It's going to have links for you to search for a book. And let's include a wish list, Now, this will help us out learning basic elements of layout. You'll learn a little bit about how to program a GUI, and this will get you started in Android programming. It's pretty easy to do, hello world, but how do you go from hello world to an actual application? This is just the beginnings of that. Alright. The My Library screen, foresee it being a list view. You'll learn what that means later. Excuse the chicken scratch. The list view, each element in the view will have picture and description for the book. Simple, right? The search screen will be powered by the Google Books API and will allow you to search for just about any book. You're going to have description, ISBN number, pretty much different things that we use to identify books. Getting this screen to work will teach you all about API integration. It's something that you'll do quite often as a serious developer. APIs is just, there are so many of them online, and they provide such a wealth of data. How people say the greatest way to make money is by using other people's money. Well, the greatest way to make applications is by using other people's data. And then the final page will be my wish list, which will be something just like the library page,